Welcome back. You're still tuned to Hello Africa, and we had such a wonderful time analyzing the top stories and, of course, the update, what's happening in the Big Brother Season 6 house. Big Brother Nigeria, to be precise, of course. I'm still here with this amazing guy, Fave. I like to call him Fave, okay? You guys, he's your favorite. And of course, we're here to talk about brand relevance. What is that thing that makes brand to stay relevant, okay? And you can't discuss such, a fascinating topic without bringing someone who is a brand and whose brand has stand the test of time. And joining us to do justice to this topic is my brother, okay? Multiple award-winning dance professional, an entrepreneur, an instructor in the dance industry, and he's one that does not need so much introduction, okay? He's made a mark. You open, your Google, wherever, make research about him. His names pop up with amazing achievement, and he's done this for over a decade and is still counting. He hails from Delta State, Nigeria, and he's none other than Hilary Jackson.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome
Mr.
to
Hilary.
the
Thank you
show.
so much. I'm happy to be here.
Okay,
Glad
to have you too.
You look really cool. You look really cool.
Thank you.
You look like Jackson.
Okay.
Okay, so first of all, what inspired the name Hilary Jackson?
What inspired the name Hilary Jackson started way back in primary school.
Okay.
I remember back then when I used to come outside the classroom to do the moonwalk. I'm telling you about 1994, 95.
That's quite a long
school.
time.
Yeah.
2 decades away.
Yeah, so whenever I'm dancing, I do that moonwalk and my friends are like, wow. So I became the best. So there's this girl in my school, her name is Bife.
Okay.
And each time my friends say, oh, this is Michael Jackson, you say, no, his name is Hilary. So why not just say Hilary Jackson? So she gave me the name Hilary Jackson. So whenever we are doing anything in school, they are playing the drums, you say, Hilary, come show us the moonwalk. And when I started doing that moonwalk, Jackson.
Interesting.
That's how I started.
And you adopted the name and you've worked with it
Yeah,
far.
Jackson is just the brand name. Hilary is my real name.
Okay.
So I now, do a fusion with it.
Okay.
Yes, Hilary Jackson. So it stands me out. But meanwhile, I'm versatile.
Okay, what's the best thing that has happened to you this year, 2021? Because, you received an award recently.
Yeah. Well, one of the best things that have happened to me this year is I started receiving the award. I've got some recognition internationally. There's a competition I won, Loud Bass, it's a dance competition from Mexico, and I emerged winner for the locking dance category.
This year?
Yeah, this year.
Whoa,
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah, and it really sold me out. It was an online competition.
Okay.
And we have about 18 countries all over the world who participated, and an emerged winner from Nigeria. So that alone, motivated me that if Americans, the white who has this dance culture, and an African, a Nigerian can win this, then definitely there's a big future in dance.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
Thank
We're
you so
very
much.
happy to
Thank
celebrate
you so
with
much.
you. Okay, moving on to our topic. So branding and brand relevance. Now, for you as a person who has built this brand, I'm sure several times you must have thought, is this a long-term thing? Am I going to be able to feed my family with what I do? Those are the questions you would ask, especially when you're trying to set off a brand. So did you have questions like that popping, and what was it like setting up the brand for yourself and saying, okay, this is the brand I want to nurture and this is how I want it to affect my life?
Now, first and foremost, there's something I used to say to my friends. There's what we call pain and fame.
Okay.
So there's I'm not married.
Okay.
Hey, single girls.
And it really affects me. Because when I see my colleagues, my age mates, I see them with 2, 3 kids, and they're always like, Hilary, there's no time. What's keeping you waiting? And you as a brand, I'm just this passionate guy. If I don't achieve that thing, I'm a failure. I feel I'm not fulfilled. I love being married. I love children, but I just believe that there's something I need to achieve. If I could get that, then I'm fulfilled.
Okay.
So, and this relevancy comes in terms of when I always want to be the best. Better than myself, not any other person. I don't compete with others. I just want to be the best. I just want to stand out. I don't want people who said, this guy is a failure. When I started doing the dance, what can you do with dance? Even my ex broke up with me way back 2009. She asked me that, can you use dance to feed yourself? What can you do with dance? And when I emerged winner and dance gave me a brand new car, then she began to see the future in dance, you know, and that motivated me that I could be celebrated in dance. If you have, despite a graduate, I have people who say they are bankers, those who raise up their hands who say they are lawyers, doctors. I could raise up my hand and say, I'm a dance artist, I'm a dance entertainer, and I've achieved with it. You know, even not that huge, but it gives me that joy inside of me. When I pass by, they say, that guy is a dance entertainer. And I look so special. Even despite the looks in public, they always address me. Kids in school, school bus, they stand up to shout, Hilary. You know, I feel this, you know, something inside of me that meant I need to do more. So that keeps me going despite the challenges, the money aspect, you know, to keep that brand going. Because if there's no money, my brother, there's no going there.
Okay, take us down memory lane. When you introduce yourself to your parents as a dancer, how did they receive that idea?
In fact, my dad was not even in support of that thing when it comes to dance. When I win competitions and I bring awards home, he never liked it. He said, I sent you to school to read. But my mom, being an illiterate, you know, she wasn't educated, but she believed in that dream, that, and she would say in her language that if he can bring this with dance, then he can build a house with dance. She has always believed in it till 2016 before she passed out. But when my father died year 2000, I keep pushing the brand, you know, as a dancer, but my mom always encouraged me. But she would tell me, you know how it is, it's up to you. Stay away from drugs, stay away from women if you want to go far, and, you know, keep pushing. But it wasn't easy, but my mother embraced me when it comes to that, and it's helped me.
That's good.
So tell us about, you know, your platform, because I understand you're a dance instructor, you have people you train. How did you come about that idea that, okay, I'm not just going to be a dancer, I want to also impact lives?
Now, I tell people there's a difference between a dancer and a dance artist. Now, anybody can be a dancer. Anybody who can move or vibe to a good music is a dancer. But when you say you're a dance artist, then you're a brand. Now, if you're a brand as a dance artist, then I see you to have a lot of, what's it called, versatility when it comes to your work, when it comes to instructing, comes to choreography, when it comes to coaching, when it comes to training. Now, take for instance, I tell my dancers that as a brand, as a dance brand, I teach them the theoretical and practical aspects to be a good dancer. First, education, very important. So, because if you're not educated, you can't be called for interviews. Good, you understand. Now, as a dance brand, I train them in terms of how to speak, how to relate, the right words to use for dance terminology.
Wow.
You understand?
Awesome.
The right words to use. You know, there are some dance steps you see people, they just call it a kind of name.
Break dance, whatever name,
no, break dance, like break dance. Now, if you ask somebody what's break dance, they say, this is break dance, which is very wrong. That is not break dance. This thing I just did is called strobing or ticking. Now, in break dance, we have what we call popping and locking. Yeah, so break dance are those people who do the head spins, the windmill, the flea, and all that.
The stunts.
And all that. So the dance terminology is what makes me train these guys as I'm a choreographer, I'll teach you as a choreographer. I'm a dance instructor, I teach you as a dance instructor. I'm a dance fitness coach, I teach you as that. So it has different genres. That's why my platform have to, you know, indicate them for you to understand.
No, that's good, that's good. So relating this to brand influencing and for brand people relevance, to stay relevant in branding, would like to understand, do you feel like people should pay attention to a particular kind of brand and stick to it? Because in the age we're in currently, it's almost completely difficult to stick to something. I could, for example, I wouldn't want to call different brands, but if I was providing a service as a dance artist now, at some point it gets boring. People want to see more. You must have been doing this for over 20 years. So how have you been able to say, this brand has to keep becoming something new? Because we're talking about branding right now. And if people were to keep up with whatever they are doing, they should be able to develop something to keep them relevant still in that.
I understand what you're saying. So now, when it comes to that relevancy, you know, you said something, some people deviate.
All right.
when their dance, they say it's boring, try to do acting. So we want to start doing skits. Before you know, you're deviating from that brand. Now, as a brand, be you anything, there's always avenue for you to grow.
To grow, yes, interesting.
So the more you concentrate on that brand, the more you have new ideas. Okay. You can't run out of ideas or content. You keep pushing that brand. You can do other things, but 80% should be channeled to that brand. Take, for instance, myself as an example, as a dance artist. A lot of people will tell me, Hilary, let's do a comedy skit. I used to tell them, remember, I'm not a comedian. If I'm going to do comedy, I'll put a dance in it. I want them to recognize me as a dance artist. Am I communicating? Now, to keep that brand going, first and foremost, you might not have that finance, but there's what I call side hustle. Okay. I do what they call side hustle. Aside dance entertainment, aside entertainment. Now, the money that comes out from that dance side hustle, I pour it back to the brand. Now, I don't complain too much. Sometimes when the brand does not pay me money, you can't see me come to post on media and say...
And call them out.
Yes, and say, show, you're not giving us shows, my mouth is dry. You know, I always make you feel there's money in this brand, even when there's no money. Even for the past 6 months now, we've not got good money because of the coronavirus. So events have not been picking up. But we still do these peanut shows. But despite how peanut it is, when I want to, you know, broadcast it, I make it feel as if I was paid huge. Now, promoting that brand makes other clients feel like, I think this guy is still, this guy is making him, let's call him for jobs. And when you call me for jobs and I give you my right, the right bill I need to give you, you pay that money just to keep that brand. So anytime they want to say, let's get dancers, they say, we have Hilary, we have A, we have B. Let's stay with Hilary. I think Hilary is always on that dance. I think he knows more about it. Meanwhile, others do, but because they are deviating, they don't want to stay relevant. You see them today, they talk about dance, maybe 1 month later, you see them talking about comedy skits. Tomorrow, you see them talking about being a model. Tomorrow, you understand things like that. They are not stick. But me, 85% or 90% of what I post is the dance. Now, what I do for my WhatsApp contact, I have about 3,000 WhatsApp contacts. Just recently. Because the one I was using before was much, and people disturbing, give me money. I had to block that and I start opening another one. Now, this is what I do when I post my dance brand. And when they see his dance, they don't look dance. They just want to look naughty things and erotic things. And I post something that will make you want to stay glued on my WhatsApp. So when I post my dance brand, like 5 pages, and I post something that looks something very erotic, I think this thing is, you now click on it. For you to see that, you have to pass through that dance brand. You see my videos, you now go and there, you have to come back to what I posted about my dance and say, Hilary, I think I like this, or I have an event coming up. Would you?
Brilliant. So
you see this relevancy, I keep it up. So anytime, are you still dance? Of course, I'm still doing it. So what keeps you relevant in your job or any brand you do is consistency.
Okay, I like that.
Persistency.
Consistency.
Persistency. Hard work. Dedication. Okay. Passion. It's a sacrifice.
Amazing.
It is not all things you do that will give you money. Some are free jobs. Most of the jobs you do are free. But you see those free jobs you do will later bring that right money.
Okay.
I'm listening to you and I'm so thrilled because you're one person who is knowledgeable, who understands his brand and loves what he's doing. There's so much passion when anybody listens to you. And I'm thinking to myself, who were the people that groomed you to be the man that you are today? Who were the people that had great influence in you?
In fact, when I want to talk about people that had great influence in me, it's just so painful I never set my eyes on them. I'm talking with the likes of Michael Jackson. I'm talking the likes of Fela Nicola Kukuti. I'm talking the likes of James Brown. I'm talking the likes of Muhammad Ali. I'm talking the likes of Bruce Lee. All these guys, what got me motivated was their motivational talk. You know, how they lived their life. You know, take for instance Michael Jackson. He has the money. But you want to pay Michael Jackson maybe what he has. He's going to give it all. And when I watch his movies, he said, do it better than the masters. Always watch the masters. Who are the masters? Those who do the job. I stay glued when I watch any dancers. Whether you are whack or you're good, I just try to bring out the good out of that whack thing you're doing, and I rebrand it. So these guys, I watch them all the time. Their videos, how they sacrifice a lot, how they put God first, how, you know, all those things. So each time I Google them, I watch them, it keeps me motivated. So those are the things. But in Africa, here in Nigeria, I still have the dancers who are not known, who motivates me. They might not be popular, but these guys are very, very, very passionate when it comes to what they do. Okay.
Oh, well then, thank you so much for all the tips you have given us. Just one more question I have for you, and of course, we would call it a day with you. Thank you so much. But then, I mean, with how far you've come, at this point, do you think you are ready to tie the knot with someone? Because, I mean, you've come so far. What's the highest you could get to? I mean, you already have an international award for this, which means you're recognized worldwide for your efforts, which means you've grown. So at this point, don't you think you should, or it's the time? I mean, if it's not now, yeah.
Well, to me, like I said what I'm about to say. I really don't believe in marriage.
Oh.
I really don't. I'm not the freak that I must get married. I believe in having kids.
Okay.
I believe when the time comes for marriage, it will happen. Okay. Because I don't like being distracted.
Okay, what qualities are you looking out for? Maybe she's just there watching.
The quality of a woman, no woman is perfect.
Okay.
I just like women who can forgive.
Can forgive.
Easily. I love women.
You sin too much. You sin all the time.
Yes, women who can forgive, women who loves you for who you are.
Okay, that's
I don't
nice.
believe in the terms of maybe because I'm going there. They believe Africa, let me use that word, believe if you don't have that ring, you're not looking responsible. I don't believe in that category.
Oh, so you're not going to wear wedding rings?
No, I would, like I said, but it's compulsory, but it's not a necessity for me.
It's not a necessity.
If I don't achieve, because end of the day, when they want to mention about a brand, take for instance, you want to say Michael Jackson, you will not say he got married with 2 kids. You talk about his greatness and achievement.
Absolutely.
So the world remembers what your legacy.
Your
children
impact.
is good, yes.
Yeah.
I want the children, but marriage is good. But for me, for now, it's not in the dictionary because I need to achieve.
Noted. All right, before you go, what project are you working on? And of course, words to your fans.
Yeah, by the special grace of God, I'm working on a project called African Induction.
Okay.
Hip-hop induction coming up next month. And Battle of the Year. I don't know if you heard of Battle of the Year, where you have all genres of dance come.
Okay.
Hip-hop, we have Battle of the Years, international, abroad.
Yes,
so the Nigerian version, I'm one of the judges in this competition.
Whoa.
And I'll be doing a dance
Awesome.
showcase and taking hip-hop from Africa to the world.
Amazing.
So my project this year, by the special grace of God, is international level I'm targeting.
Wow, we look forward to that. Of
Thank you.
course,
That's great.
advice to your fans or, you know, just...
My advice to my fans is be passionate, be dedicated, be close to God. Be yourself. I always tell people, don't imitate, be yourself. Everybody can like you. So just be yourself, fear God, be humble, and that's it. The sky is the starting point.
Whoa, it's the starting point. And on that note, we say thank you so much for obliging this interview. Wish you the very best in your endeavors. You're still watching Hello Africa. Don't go nowhere. The show continues. Of course, BC will be joining us pretty soon.
Thank you.
Get the scoop on the latest trend in the auto industry. Every show brings our viewers the opportunity to cash in on flash sales from car dealers. View thousands of cars with stunning visuals and detailed information in order to make that big decision about your next automobile. For inquiries and partnership, contact marketing 0808-110-5907, or you can send an email to marketing@blackdrumTV. All over the world, there are underground food spots that thrive 24/7. These are well-kept secrets that only the well-connected know about. Come with us as we go on an adventure to discover the tastes and locations of the most popular street food joints across Africa. For inquiries and partnership, contact marketing 0808-110-5907. Or you can send an email to marketing@blackdrum.tv. no plans for movie night until you have watched our reviews and recommendations. No punches are pulled in, telling viewers what they need to dodge and what they will love. Fresh episodes updated as fast as new movie titles are released.